Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hometown Sports Corner Sports Talk, Thursday edition here of the show. Just finished up a basketball game over in Pippapassas, Kentucky, where the Kentucky Christian University Knights came to town to take on our beloved Alice Lloyd Eagles. We'll talk more to you about that game in just a little bit. Also tonight, going to do something a little different, I would assume. We're going to draw for the Hometown Sports Corner Biddy League Tournament. And when I say draw, the wheel, actually, let's check out that wheel. There you go. You see there? That wheel will help us determine who plays who. You see there, Emelina, Jones Fort, Car Creek 3, and Car Creek 4. Just kind of give you an idea of what's going on. In a moment, I will draw, or I will spin the wheel, and whoever's name it lands on will be the first team in our bracket. That would be the top team in our 4-team bracket of our boys' 3rd and 4th grade tournament. Then we'll have 3 teams in the girls' 3rd and 4th grade tournament. And then we'll have 2 divisions in our K through 2nd, and we'll have 2 divisions, 5 teams in each, I think is what we're down to now. But anyhow, stick around. That could be fun for us. Then we'll look at the high school football playoffs, kind of recap who done what last week, and then also look ahead to this coming weekend's matchups. Maybe talk a little high school basketball if we got time. And then, of course, a lot of problems down in Lexington, Kentucky. Our Wildcats seem like just can't get it figured out. Tough loss to Louisville and maybe a tougher loss to Michigan State. What say you guys? Do you agree with me on that? Then we always try to slip in some dirt track racing, whatever else is on y'all's mind. But let's take us a commercial break, first of all, and we'll be back. Talk a little more here on Sports Talk.
The weekend and weekend mud and torque for days and getting home and your little brother and why he drives you crazy.
Just park it over there.
Nope.
I think I'm good there. Okay. Keep it close.
If you hit my truck.
Really?
And one tight spot and the strength and the smarts. I knew it. And the Silverado family of trucks and Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Announcing Little Flower Dental Clinic. Dr. Corellis, Dr. Sloan, and Dr. Baker. Cleanings, fillings, extractions, bridges, same-day crowns, implants, and even outpatient hospital procedures. Call 487-9505, option 1. After hours, call 216-4708.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
What do you get when you check out at Save-A-Lot? Well, you'll love the quality of our fresh produce, and our meat is cut fresh in-store every day. We're proud to offer you a delicious assortment of our exclusive brands, and you'll be saving up to 40% every day. Savings made easy. At Save-A-Lot.
And welcome back, guys. A big thank you again to all of our good sponsors that are making these things go for us. I told somebody tonight it's a fixing to get much, much busier for us here on Hometown Sports Corner as we get geared up and ready for high school basketball. I'll be doing some regular season grade school games coming up as well as Chris Godsey, Todd Meadows, and then we got some other guys coming on board. I think I about got my buddy Caden Allen from Prestonsburg talked into helping us do some games over that way, and then he of course helped me do the Alice Lloyd College games. So we got bunches to talk about. Speaking of Alice Lloyd, had an opportunity to go over there and watch them play KCU tonight. And boy, I'm telling you, it was everything we thought it would be and more. I caught up with the head coach Scott Cornett and talked to him a few moments about his team and what he thought about going into tonight's contest. Welcome back, and I'm with the head coach Scott Cornett. And coach getting ready to play KCU, a team that is in our area. Obviously, we recruit against, see and know a lot of these players. And just long story short, good ride for a game.
It is. We're excited about getting them back on the schedule. It's been a couple of years since we played. We, traditionally played a lot, but Coach Pack and I got together and agreed to play again, and that's really excited about. They've got some good athletes, and it's going to be a challenge for us tonight. We got to get after and compete because they sure have a lot of size and athleticism, and they could have some nice players. Like you said, some kids we've recruited. So,
Coach, I am so excited about this team though. Throw the record outside. We played a really tough schedule, played some good opponents, and we've gotten better every week already.
Yeah, there's some things we've been showing some stuff on tape and film that we need to clean up, and just, rebounding's been an issue. We're a lot smaller than most teams, so you got to box out. And we did a pretty good job of not boxing out, but we didn't go get the ball. So, and then we did a poor job early of getting back, and we've not shot the ball like I thought we would. So sometimes they have a tendency to drop their head and pound a little bit, so that the guy would run by them. And so we've showed them some stuff on film and on tape that we've caught and seen and addressed some of that. And you've seen the difference. So we played probably our best effort the other night, and that's the kind of heart and effort we got to play with. And if we do that, we'll be fine.
Coach, you led by example the other night, not just the points that he scored, but putting people where he wanted them defensively and offensively. I'm assuming we want a lot more out of him of that.
Yeah, he's our leader, and he's earned that from the past. And we got some other good kids, and our bench is finally starting to come around. They're a little nervous, I think, at first, pressing a little bit, trying to do too much. And I said, you guys don't have to hit a home run every time. You just got to get in and be solid and make good solid plays and be heady and be where you're supposed to be, and it'll all take care of itself. So our rotation, we got 6 of our top 8 guys are new from last year. It's just different, and we got some guys that they look good in practice, and so I think it's there. It's just a matter of us putting it all together.
2 questions, and I'll let you go. First of all, number 22 back, we'll take him at 70%. Jacob's just a good kid and shoots the ball really well. We needed that.
Yeah, and Jacob's only, until he played the other day, had only practiced for about 4 or 5 days. So he's just now getting his legs on him a little bit. And that major injury like that is still probably in his head a little bit. And he just needs a little time game feel. He hadn't really shot or done anything since, 1st of April. So it's been a little while, and he's slowly but surely coming around. You can see it in practice, and I think pretty soon you'll see the Jacob of old. But he's, it's a process. He's been out a long time.
Sure. And then finally, Coach, 3 kids from Perry County on the court at the same time the other night. For me, a local boy, that was pretty neat, and all of them playing well for you right now.
Oh yeah, we got some good. There's good local kids here. We really work hard and try to recruit our kids from town that can play here. And we talked about this many times. It's not easy to play because in college everybody can play, and there's a lot of size and strength and athleticism. And these guys have saw that and they figured it out, and they're going to be good players. And it's just a matter of everything coming together, like I said, keep working hard and doing the right stuff, and things take care of itself.
I'm quite sure of that, Coach. As always, good to talk to you.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it.
And again, always a pleasure to catch up with my buddy Scott Cornett there. He's one of my heroes. Works hard, puts a lot of time into both the baseball and the basketball, in addition to being dean of students there at the college. But sometimes seems like that basketball just don't go the way you want it to. And that was the case tonight, folks. Kentucky Christian come in, and I'm telling you, the Knights got themselves a good team. Their record is no indication of how good they are. And they were led in scoring by Markel Hood. Hood played 30 minutes and scored 20. Actually, I'm going to back up. He was their second leading scorer. Hood had 26, and Stocksel, D'Angelo Stocksel, number 10 for them, had 27. So Stocksel 27 and Hood with 26. 21 of his 26 in the second half. 6'5" and 6'6" there, kind of hard for Alice Lloyd. I felt like, again, it's no secret. This year's team for Alice Lloyd is a quicker run and gun type team. And KCU was able to exploit that inside some tonight, and they got the W. Got a total of 40 rebound as a team. No, 40 defensive rebound as a team. 51 total boards for the Kentucky Christian Knights. As a team, they shot 51% from the field, 32% from Trayville. They were 18 of 23 tonight, was Kentucky Christian from the free throw line. And just like I said, as you can tell there by the numbers I'm reading off to you, pretty good night for the Knights as they get the W at Alice Lloyd, 83-68. Alice Lloyd for the second game in a row, led by Koji Anderson. Anderson with 16. Eversole had 10, and Desmere Hatchett had 13. Those were the three leading scorers for Alice Lloyd and the Eagles. The Eagles, with that loss, again, tough loss at home, but I feel like Alice Lloyd very capable of bouncing back and getting a good quality win. They played Grace Christian on Saturday. That's a 3 o'clock tip. And then they will be at Shawnee State next Monday night at 6 o'clock for the Eagles. Then they open up play on the road in December. Folks, the December schedule is something else to look at for Alice Lloyd. They play on the road every game until December the 30th. December the 30th, they play Rio Grande. Tuesday, December the 30th. But they won't be back in Pippa Passes, Kentucky after Saturday's matchup against Grace Christian until the last, or next to the last day in December. That then means in January, a couple home games, and then should get to see them a couple more times in February. But the problem for Alice Lloyd again is, I think it's just their the road schedule could be tough for them. But I have said it, and I will say it many other times to come. Alice Lloyd always gets better as the season goes on, and I would have no reason to doubt them or believe for a second that that won't be the case for Coach Scott Cornett and his Alice Lloyd Eagles. And as we said, always a delight to get to carry some of their games. Now, for the Lady Eagles, they were on the road tonight. They took on the Lady Bulldogs of Union College. Union entered the contest, and they were 0-5. And so that had everybody kind of hopeful. But when you play teams this early in the season, you can't put a whole lot of stock in those records. That is a Union Bulldog team that had played 5 very good opponents. And unfortunately for the Lady Eagles, they fell tonight 58-91. Alice Lloyd falls to the Lady Bulldogs of Union College. Alice Lloyd led in scoring by Jamie Cowan. She had 14 points and 9 rebounds. Her teammate Shelby Stewart had 10 points and 2 boards to come in second in that category. But 18 points for Kylie Noe and 10 rebounds. Then a dozen for her teammate Ella Coffey. Coffey had 12 points and 2 rebounds, and then 21 points for Rachel Smith off the bench for the Lady Bulldogs in Union College. Next up for Alice Lloyd College Lady Eagles will be that matchup Saturday against Oakland City, and then they'll play November the 25th, West Virginia Tech. Coach John Mills and the ladies will look for that game. The Saturday game, of course, is at home. It's a 1 o'clock tip. And then Tuesday, we will have that game, I'm sure, on Hometown Sports. Tuesday night next week as West Virginia Tech will come to town to take on the Alice Lloyd Eagles. That is a 5 o'clock tip, though. Make note of that. And much like the boys, the ladies will be on the road pretty much the entire month of December. They have one home game on December the 13th. They'll play St. Mary Woods College. Then they got about 5 home games, though, in January. So get to see the ladies play a couple, 3 games there in January, about 5 actually, and then 2 or 3 in the month of February. But again, that's kind of where we're at, and we brought you that game earlier tonight. Guys, it is going to get very busy, though. It always does for all of us here at Hometown Sports. I can tell you, we plan after the Thanksgiving break to come back, and we'll probably be in the gym every night that first week of December. And so we're excited about that. We got grade school, college, and high school games all to be covering. And, oh, by the way, we will play our Hometown Sports Corner Pee Wee tournament the first week of December. Again, James Sallin and I had the opportunity to take over the Knott County Pee Wee League, and we have had a ball doing that. But that fall season is coming to an end, and so we will now move on to that tournament that'll be held the first week of December, and the dates and times will be set hopefully by in the morning, but certainly by Saturday. We'll be able to tell you what day and time you play the first week of December. But with that said, how about we draw for the boys' 3rd and 4th grade tournament? You guys want to do that with me? All we got to do here is just be patient with me just a second, and we will key in the 4 teams. As I said, we have 4 3rd and 4th grade teams that have played with us all season. Of course, from over in Mousy, Kentucky, the Jones Fork Tigers, with head coaches Ben Spurlock and Brian Smith. Then down at Emelina, Coach Darren Sloan has been coaching the Eagles down there. And then at Car Creek, we had 2 teams from Car Creek. We had a Car Creek 3rd grade team, and they'll be obviously Car Creek 3 here on this. And then we've had a Car Creek 4th grade team. And so the Indians chose to go that route with their players, and hoping that maybe they can get them a little more playing time by doing that. And I think they've been pleased with how that one's went. But with that said, guys, let me show you the wheel here. And again, as we go to this wheel, whichever one it lands on, you will be the top team in our 3rd and 4th grade tournament. And so let's hit this spin and see who gets the top spot in our boys' 3rd and 4th grade tournament. There goes the wheel. It's spun around and around it goes. And how do they say that at the carnival? Where it stops, nobody knows. I get rid of that ad. Car Creek 3. Car Creek 3rd grade. You will be up on the main top of the bracket. Then that puts us, and again, if it lands on Car Creek 3, we'd spin again. But if not, this is who they would play. Who's it going to be? Emelina, Jones Fork, or Car Creek 4? Car Creek 3rd will play Emelina. And Coach Darren Sloan's Eagles. And so then, obviously, that leaves us with Jones Fork. We don't have to spin the wheel. And Car Creek 4th. So they'll play each other. And that is kind of how that one unfolded for us. Guys, we do have a 3rd and 4th grade girls league, but we only had 3 teams. Hyman and Emelina will play each other if they're able to field teams. If for some reason one of those 2 teams can't play each other, that team would get the bye, and then they would play Car Creek's 3rd and 4th grade team. The reason we're not drawing again is Emelina and Hyman both still yet questioning whether or not they can be able to field a team for the tournament. If they're able to, again, Hyman and Emelina, 3rd and 4th, would play each other, with the winner playing Cart Creek's 3rd and 4th grade team. Making sense to you? I think so. Kind of fun watching these teams get drawn out of a hat or spun on the wheel here to see who they play. But with that said, I'm going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back. We'll spin this wheel for the what I call the North Division. We'll be back after this. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleum, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
No matter.
Just want to watch the game.
Dad, turn on the ceiling fan. Use the gray remote. Hit power, then input.
It's not working.
That's the silver one.
It might be difficult to understand what all the remotes on your coffee table do. But with a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent in every county, at least it's easy to get great insurance. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Next time, I'll just go to the game.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
What do you get when you check out at Save-A-Lot? Well, you'll love the quality of our fresh produce, and our meat is cut fresh in-store every day. We're proud to offer you a delicious assortment of our exclusive brands. And you'll be saving up to 40% every day. Savings made easy. At Save-A-Lot.
Welcome back to Sports Talk here, guys. And again, a big thank you to all those that have sponsored our shows and sponsored our games of the week. If you'd like to do so, get up with myself or James Sandlin and any of the guys that work for us for that matter, and we can talk to you more about that. Before we went to break, we had a drawing to see how our boys' 3rd and 4th grade tournament would draw for the Hometown Sports Corner Biddy League. And now I want to go, as I said, I've made 2 divisions, a North Division and a South Division. We're going to have 2 tournaments for the kindergarten through 2nd graders. And let's go, if we can, to the wheel there. And as you see there, it is Hyman Elementary's team, coached by Coach Weinberg. Then you see to the left, Beaver. Then we see Cart Creek Madden. Then we see Cordia. And then EES Hurt. That's Emelina Eagles, Coach Hurt. Now we have 5 spots for this league, obviously, 5 teams. I want to say right now that the 1 and 2, the first 2 teams we draw will play each other. 3rd and 4th will play each other. The winner of the 3rd and 4th place game will play the number 5 team, the team that didn't get drawn from the wheel. So let's spin them up here, and this is to see who is the number 1 team, gets the number 1 spot in our tournament for the North Division. And as you see there, the wheel has stopped, and it will be Car Creek Madden. Car Creek Madden. Got the first one. And now let's see who gets the second one. If that wheel's going to stop here, how about we spin it again this way? This is for number 2. This is to see who gets the number 2 spot. Who does Car Creek Madden play? Beaver. You see there, they'll play Beaver. So that leaves us with 3 teams, 3 spots. The next 2 will play each other. The winner of that game will play the 5th team in this league. So this is, for lack of better words, kind of like a play-in game. Let's see who it is. We already have Madden and Beaver have already been drawn. And they have, you see there, Madden's can't win it because he's already in it. But we'll spin it again. The only way it wouldn't count is if it was Car Creek Madden or Beaver. Car Creek Madden or Beaver. And it's neither of them, it's Cordia. So Cordia will play either Hyman or Hurt of Emelina. We got to spin till we get one of those 2. Cordia will play Hyman or Hurt. And as you see there, the wheel is stopping, and it will be Hyman. So Cordia and Hyman will play, and then no need to draw that last spot. Emelina and Coach Hurt will be in that final spot. So one more time, in the top of the bracket, it is Car Creek Madden playing Beaver. The winner goes to the finals. Then it will be Cordia and Hyman. The winner of that game plays Emelina for a chance to go to the finals. And then that takes us, we got one more bracket that we got to set up here. Let's take us another quick commercial so I can type those 5 teams in. And we'll be back with more right here after this word from Hot Rod's Pizza.
Whether you're tired from a hard day's work and don't want to cook, or you just don't have time, perhaps you're on your way to the ball game or coming from practice. Call Hot Rod's Pizza and let us take the work out of supper or lunch for your bunch. Made with fresh ingredients and tons of cheese, our pizza is the best around. In Highman, Kentucky on Highway 160. Call 785-0055 Hot Rod's Pizza. You're gonna love it for the crust.
What do you get when you check out at Save-A-Lot? Well, you'll love the quality of our fresh produce, and our meat is cut fresh in-store every day. We're proud to offer you a delicious assortment of our exclusive brands, and you'll be saving up to 40% every day. Savings made easy. At Save-A-Lot.
Welcome to the new Women's Health Clinic at Hazard ARH. Our expert team, led by OBGYN Dr. Ramon Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, OBGYN physician assistant Crystal Gibson, and nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt. At ARH, we provide compassionate, personalized care for all women. From routine exams and birth control options to pregnancy care, menopause management, and minimally invasive surgery. Trust us with your women's health needs. ARH, more for Appalachia.
No matter what town or community you live in, there's a Tim Short dealership nearby. That's because our family of dealerships are dedicated to serving the folks throughout Eastern Kentucky. Our employees are your friends and neighbors, helping to support the local economy and provide safe and affordable transportation to everyone that shops the family of Tim Short dealerships. Our entire inventory can be found with the click of a button at timshortautogroup.com. Visit us online and join the thousands of customers that took the short drive to satisfaction today.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families.
Welcome back, guys. Again, that commercial there was interrupted by an old video. But anyhow, we got it fixed. I was trying to type in the final 5 teams. 5 teams for the South Division of our tournament. Just like in the North, we'll have number 1, first team drawn. We'll play number 2. 3 and 4 will play each other, with the winner of that game playing number 5. So here is our tournament. Here are the 5 teams that are in this tournament. We have Jones Fork, we have June Buchanan, we have Emmalina, coached by Matt Mullins, Car Creek, coached by Coach Josh Huff, and Hyman Elementary, coached by Coach Hall. And so here they are. And let's spin this wheel here. Here goes the wheel to see who is the #1 team in our South Division. #1 will be Car Creek Huff. This is to see who plays Car Creek Huff. Car Creek Huff, as that wheel spins around here, is going to be Jones Fork. So the Tigers will play Car Creek Huff. Now this is who plays each other, with the winner playing the team left over. So this is #3. #3 spun around. It can't be Huff's Car Creek, and it can't be Jones Fork. And sure enough, it is Jones Fork, so we got to spin it again. This is as random as we could make it. June Buchanan. June Buchanan will play the next team that we spin. It will be either Mullins and the Eagles or Hyman's Coach Brent Hall's team. And the wheel's spinning around on us there, and it is going to be Emmalina Matt Mullins, with the winner taking on Hyman. And so again, that one is now set as well for us for our Hometown Sports Corner Biddy League Tournament. We will see, to recap it, in the boys, 3rd and 4th grade, Car Creek's 3rd grade team will take on Darren Sloan's Emmalina team. Jones Fork, coached by Ben Spurlock and Brian Smith, will take on Josh Richardson's Car Creek Indians. And then in the girls' 3rd and 4th grade, it will be Hyman Elementary, coached by Coach Casey Hall, Matt Mullins' Emmalina Lady Eagles. And then Car Creek will play the winner of those 2 teams. Then in the North Division, the #1 drawn out team, this is the North Division of our K through 2nd. Car Creek's Madden. Madden's Car Creek team will play Beaver. And then in the bottom of that bracket, you see Cordia will take on Hyman. That is Coach Weinberg's Hyman team, with the winner moving on to play Emmalina's Coach Herb team. Then in the South Division, we see Car Creek Coach Josh Huff's team. This is Josh Huff's kindergarten through 2nd. They will take on Jones Fork's kindergarten through 2nd. Then it will be June Buchanan with Coach Lindsey Sloan taking on the Emmalina Eagles, coached by Coach Matt Mullins, with the winner playing Brent Hall's Hyman Elementary team in the semifinals of our South Division. And guys, again, we've enjoyed our league this year. This is the fall league. We will come back and play a winter league. That winter league, let me put this up here just so it don't die on me here. That winter league will get started the last week of January. We'll run the last week of January, February, and try to finish it there in March. We're going to open that league up to out-of-county teams. The teams that are in county that played with us will get the first choices. You can bring your team back with no insurance fee. The insurance you paid for this league will qualify you for the next league. Only thing it would cost is if you added additional players. We also then, though, are going to open it up to out-of-county teams. just trying to get more basketball involved. I'm a firm believer the more they play, the better things will be, the better they'll be. And so we want to get that in there. But that's where we're at. That kind of wrapped that up for us. And we'll get those posted. Jamie Couch is working on exactly what days the gym is open. We will try to play our first round games through the week. That way Saturday we will come play our championship games, and that'll be the end of it. If at all possible. That's what we're going to do. Now, go guys, that takes us to a little high school football. And let's look at 2A football here. I think you guys are seeing the same thing I am. Yes, sir. Bottom of the 2A bracket saw Pikeville 56-18 winners over Williamsburg. The Pikeville Panthers will move on, and they will play Middlesbrough, who got a nice win, 44-36. Oh, what a good game that was. But the Yellow Jackets won, and they will move on to play Pikeville Friday night, tomorrow night, 7:30. Look at that, folks. The winner of that game would move on to the Final Four, where they would play Raceland and Paris. The winner of that contest, Raceland won. They beat Nichols County 49-22, and Paris was victorious over Sayre College. Top of the Single A sees Campbellsville and Newport Central Catholic. That game will be at Campbellsville tomorrow night. And the very top sees Kentucky County Day taking on Newport. Newport won a good one, 18-3, as you see there. And that is in Single A football. Let's go now, if we can, to 2A and look at the brackets for the 2025 Class 2A 2025 UK Healthcare Sports Medicine Finals. In the top of that bracket, Somerset, the Briar Jumpers, beat Danville 26-19. And with the win, they get a chance now to move on to play Owensboro Catholic in the top of the 2A. You see there, Lexington Christian will play Mayfield. Lexington Christian winners over Monroe County 51-21. Mayfield big winners over Hancock County. They shut them out 55-0. Then at the bottom of the bracket, how about the Belfry Pirates, folks? 63-7 winners over Martin County. Let me say I'm very proud to say I had a chance to call a couple of the Martin County games, though. And the Cardinals have had themselves a good season. They just run into that buzzsaw that is called Belfry. Next up for Belfry will be the Breathitt County Bobcats. Breathitt County beat Bracken County 49-14. And that game will be played tomorrow night over at Belfry, 7:30 kickoff. And then in the bottom, Prestonsburg, the Black Cats beat Knott County Central 55-0. No, I'm sorry, 55-6. Beechwood winners 42-7 over Walton Verona. And that set up the Beechwood-Prestonsburg matchup tomorrow night. And best of luck, certainly, to the Black Cats in 2A football as they will travel to take on a very good foe there up in, I guess that's northern Kentucky, we would say. 3A football, to get to the Final Four, it is Christian Academy Louisville, winners over DeSales, and Union County, one close one over Glasgow, 10-7. Murray High School victorious over Hart County, 49-6. They move on to play LCA, Lexington Catholic Academy. Lexington Catholic, I better back up and correct myself there, was victorious over Central High School, 27-14. And so Lexington Catholic will play Murray. And again, up there in the top, it is Christian Academy of Louisville taking on Union County. Then in the bottom of this 3A, we see Lloyd Memorial. They were victorious over Henry County, 48-20. They'll take on Russell, who beat Bourbon County, 14-7. Then in the bottom, Coach Dudley Hilton and the Bell County squad was victorious over Knox Central, 43-14. And the Lawrence County Bulldogs beat the Rockcastle Rockets, Some didn't see that one happening, but they did. Home field served well for Lawrence County as they got the 32-26 win, and they will play Bale County for a chance to go to the semifinals of 3A football. Let's jump on to 4A football. 8 teams trying to get to the Final Four. You see there, Franklin County will play North Odom. Franklin County was winners over Valley, 48-20. North Odom victorious over Spencer County, 35-26. So tomorrow night at Franklin County, North Odom will travel and play them. Paducah Tillman victorious over Franklin Simpson. And Logan County, nice win, 35-0 over E-Town. And so Tillman and Logan County will meet up in the bottom of that top bracket. Boyle County will take on Covington Catholic. Boyle County winners 42-0 over Wayne County. Then in the bottom, how about it? Heartbreak for the guys in Paintsville, Kentucky, as Covington Catholic went to Johnson County and got the win. Covington Catholic surprised some folks. I think a lot of people felt like Johnson Central would win that game, but it will be Boyle County and Covington Catholic meeting up down at Boyle County tomorrow night. The winner of that one goes on to play the winner of the Highlands and Corbin matchup. Highlands beat Ashland 45-7, and Corbin big winners over Lincoln County 47-14 to set up the Highlands and Corbin matchup. Boyle County, Covington Catholic, Logan County, Paducah Tillman, and Franklin County and North Odom. Then that takes us to the 5A. 5A sees Owensboro taking on Fairdale tomorrow night. Bowling Green and Atherton. Atherton beat Jefferson Town 41-6. Bowling Green big winners over Apollo 52-27. Pulaski County, how about the Maroons getting it done? They were 42-13 winners over South Laurel. And West Jasmine beat North Laurel in a close one, 24-21. So West Jasmine and Pulaski County play in the top of that bracket. Wolford County and Scott County will meet up in the bottom after Wolford beat Collins High School 55-33. And Scott County winners over Cooper High School 55-34. And then the final set, that of course 6A football. And we will see that one have South Warren playing Henderson County. St. Xavier will play Mayo. That one's at St. Xavier. Louisville Trinity and Madison Central. Big winners over George Rogers Clark 45-7. Frederick Douglass beat Bryan Station 42-23. Ryle High School winners over Ballard. So Frederick Douglass and Ryle will play each other tomorrow night. Madison Central and Trinity. Then in the top bracket, St. Xavier, Mayo, and South Warren and Henderson County. And that's kind of, again, where we're at here, guys, for high school football. Do want to say, too, folks, that as we get closer and closer to football coming to an end, we also know it's getting closer and closer to the time we would move in and toss up that round ball and play high school basketball all across the Commonwealth. We're looking forward to some very good matchups. We have already seen some buzzer beaters in grade school. We're seeing some panoramas take place in high school. And as I said earlier, we're already covering some college games. So this thing fixing to hit another gear for us. But November has been so much fun. One of the things that we picked up last year that was kind of new to us was we've been giving shout outs and posting pictures of all these deer that have been taken. Well, that has really helped our sports program to the point that we gained almost 1,000 followers just by this past month. And so thanks to all of you that tune us in. If it's just to see the deer pictures, and it's just, to that side of sports, I think there's something there that we need to probably tap into even more. And we'll do that. Certainly plan on doing more of that. But guys, with that said too, I do want to also say, if I can get this thing to cooperate with me, this Saturday night, guys, big night over in Hazard, Kentucky. Last year I had a chance to go over and cover what they call the war games. I'm going to see if I can't pull that up for us. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling will have its annual event they call War Games. This happened to me the other day. I tried to pull this up and it tries to call somebody. You better call somebody. One of the things I used to always say in WWE, I'm not showing my age there. I was talking to some of the guys earlier about some wrestling, and they didn't even know the wrestlers I was talking about. And I said, man, do I feel old or what? But I think I can pull this graphic up. I'm going to try one more time. You know what they say, first you don't succeed. Try it again. How do you say that? Something like that. But again, here it is. This Saturday, Hazard High School, 157 Bulldog Lane. Saturday, November the 22nd. The Good Brothers come to town. They'll be in action. It will be John Noble's final match. Our buddy John Noble's final match. If John will be wrestling, he will be in action. And then the main event that night will be what they call War Games. Guys, 2 rings surrounded by a cage with all of the athletes you see there on your screen set to wrestle. Again, it is a full card of wrestling event. You want to get out and go over there and see as much of that as you can. War Games coming up there. The main event, 2 rings, 2 cages, 1 night. To settle it off, Team AMW will take on Team New South. New South and AMW are going to battle it out. Then a tag team championship match. The Country Gentlemen, the NWA champions, will take on the Good Brothers. NWA Wrestling, the Country Gentlemen, I should say. They are the AMW Tag Champions. I'll get that right in a moment for you. AMW Tag Champions are the Country Gentlemen. They'll take on the Good Brothers. Should be a fun tag team match there, guys. You got 4 wrestlers that have competed in just about every industry in wrestling. Then the next row down, as I said earlier, though, you see John Noble will have his final match against Mr. Michaels. Then for the AMW Southeastern Championship, it'll be a triple threat match. They also will have a AMW Women's Championship match. Then the matchup between Cantina and Evil Nate. RT3 against Adrian Alexander. And finally, last but certainly not least, it will be the 2025 Hall of Fame inductees. I see some pictures of me and some of my buddies. We went to our first wrestling event. But you got to check that out, folks. Again, coming off of that big AMW showdown that took place down in Lexington, Kentucky, Saturday. You want to be there. Make sure if you've got an opportunity to join them for War Games. Should be a ton of fun to be had by all over there in Hazard, Kentucky. Guys, that is going to wrap us up. But as I say and continue to say quite often, coaches, if you have scores, pictures, please send those to us so we can help get those out. We plan on being at a grade school game Monday night. We will do, good Lord willing, a college game. Let me pull up my schedule here. Don't take me just a second. Next week, of course, Thanksgiving. But we will do a grade school game on Monday night, a college game on Tuesday. We'll take a couple days off for Thanksgiving, and then The following week will be the first week of December, and there's not many days off, just to be honest with you. But we got a good group of people going to help us, and you'll see one of us or all of us at a game real soon. But for now, I'm Jamie Hughes. Remind you all, be good sports fans. Make sure you go to church on Sunday. If you don't have church to go to, by all means, you can come visit us at the Lighthouse Baptist Church this Sunday and each Sunday at 2 o'clock. We're located at 3860 Highway 550 in Garner, Kentucky. Love the church that I pastor. Would love to have you come be with us. You be good sports fans, though. We'll see you.